Hi, my name is Kathy Fosno and this is Kat's Creative Corner. Welcome to Tuesday's card. And today I just wanted to share with you especially some of the cards I've made. I was just sitting around my dining room table, which is where I do most of my stamping, and just came up with a few ideas, have looked at a lot of ideas on the internet, and this is just a real variation of one of the images I saw. I used the paper stack called Playful Palette for the orange squares. It's just a fun little set of papers, 6x6 papers. This one, I used the large stamp that does the stripes, and this one was Peekaboo Peach, and this one is Flirty Flamingo, and I love this color, and I'm not a big pink person, but I really love this. It has almost a coral look to it. And I used the Rose Garden cutouts dies for that. And then I used our embossing folder, our new embossing folder for this one, and I just used vellum and just colored underneath it with some of our Stampin' Up! Markers. And that's that. So I made those, but this is the one I'm going to show you today. I just thought it was really cute. It's made from Affectionately Yours paper, designer series paper. And I used the Botanical Gardens dies and Botanical Block Blooms stamp set. So to start with, you're going to need a 5.5, a piece of Whisper White cardstock, cut it 5.5, 5.5 by 11, and then scored at 4.25. And then you're going to need your Affectionately Yours sheet of designer series paper, and that one would be cut at 5.5 by 4.25 as well. So I'm going to take the long stem from the Botanical Gardens or Botanical Builder Framelits, and I'm going to put it on this side so you can see it. I'm going to put it about, I want it to go all the way across the sheet, so I'm going to put it down about to there. I'm going to put my plate underneath it, and there's my other plate underneath, and we want to put the plate through it. And we'll run it through, and for good measure I always run it back just to make sure. And then we'll set the big shot aside. And we have this sheet that I can do something else with, but this sheet comes out. Isn't that cool? So we're going to glue it to, let's see, which side do I want to glue it? Okay, I'm going to glue it to the top. I'm using my Snell adhesive, and I'm going to glue it right to the very top and to the sides where it covers the entire surface of the part that it's going to cover. And I got a little adhesive extra, but that's okay because anything that's like that I'm going to be covering up anyway, so it won't matter, but I just like to get most of it off. Okay, so now I'm going to take a sheet of Daffodil Delight scrap paper, and I'm going to cut off about 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. And I'm just going to take my snips, and I'm going to cut down the middle of one end, and I'm going to cut to the center and cut to the center, and I've made myself a banner. Okay. So I have cut out ahead of time to save time and save your patience, and cut out a bunch of flowers from the Botanical Blooms set. And I cut them all out with the Big Shot. Not sure if I was going to use them all or not. I just cut them out. I cut them out in Watermelon Wonder, Daffodil Delight, and Night of Navy. So I'm going to take the little Night of Navy, I don't know, it looks like a little starfish, and I'm going to just adhere that to the end of the banner. And I'm going to, this is kind of opposite. I did it the opposite way on this one, so it's going to be a little bit different than the other one. It's going to be opposite. Just been having so much fun with all the stamp sets and the new papers and stuff that we got to pre-order. And I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday out of Night of Navy, and I'm using the Endless Birthday set. And it's really a fun set. It's got lots of neat words. It's all written in cursive. It's got a cake. I really like this set. So I'm going to take that. First, I'm going to just add some flowers. Now, with the Botanical Blooms, one of the neat flowers that it cuts out is this one that kind of has different parts like that. And I think that is really cool. So I'm going to stick that one with a, and I had them right here. Of course, I always cover them up when I get to going. You should see me when I'm not on tape. I get everything covered up. At Christmas time, I lose my scissors, I lose my tape constantly. Okay, so I'm going to stick that one right there and put my Happy Birthday also on using the Stampin' Dimensionals. Put one in the middle just so it balances properly. Just put it a little slant like that. Now let's see if I want to stick some of these others, like maybe down here a little bit. I'm just going to use my adhesive. Put some of it over. Might move that up a little bit. And I have a blue one. I don't think I want to use the blue one. I think I want to use, I have one still in the die, because I wanted to show you that our dies come with holes in them. I don't know if you can see the holes. And that gives you a way to poke them out if they don't come loose real well. You can just poke them. I didn't want to do that with all of them, because that would be very boring for you. So I just did it with one and got the rest of them all out. And you usually just need to get part of it loose, and then you can pull the rest of them. Not always. It's being difficult. But that's part of stamping. You just have to fuss with things sometimes. There it comes. All right, so where should we put that? Oh, let's put that in the middle of this one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a glue dot. We're going to get a glue dot, and we're going to put that right in the middle of the other flower. Okay. There, that's cool. I know I don't really think I need much more, so I'm just going to take it and I'm going to use my I want to call them diamonds, but they're not diamonds, I promise you. I want to put, there they are. I just want to put a few of these on the flower. So let's put a big one. They're the Rhinestone Jewels. That's the proper name. I'm going to close this before I get my whole elbow in it. That was Night of Navy, by the way, that I stamped with. Just think, our catalog takes effect in just a week and 2 days. I'm so excited, or a week and 1 day, a week from tomorrow. And I think we'll put another one there. And we'll put a small one right there. How do you like that? Isn't that cute? And I'm going to take and I'm going to put a little flower on the inside. There's a little flower. Let's see. Let's use this squirrely one. My husband just walked in. And I'm going to use the Night of Navy since that's the color I have out. I'm going to just, on the corner, I'm going to stamp a couple little swirlies. And there's your card. I hope you enjoyed this card. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to see more videos by me, you can go to my website, catscreativecorner.com. I'll put the address in the comments. Thank you for coming by.